Morning to one and all. So once again we are back to the second video of the yesterday's class, the lost child. So if you have the textbook, kindly take the page number 5. So we shall resume today's class from the third paragraph of this page number 5. Okay, if you have this textbook, kindly take it. So let us little recap the yesterday's video. So yesterday's video we saw that one this boy was already lost. Okay, I mean yes, he had no contact with his parents. Okay, so he was lost in a where? In a field. Okay, he was lost from the this mustard field itself. Okay, then he went on to the field. Okay, then he encountered 2 shops. Remember, okay, the shops which he encountered. Okay, because when he realizes that he is lost, okay, or else he is away from his parents, that time he will come to the same shops. In the beginning, which of the shops he has encountered, or else to which of the shops he had gone. Okay, to the same shop also he will come in reverse. That's why it is important to remember which of the shops he has watched. Okay, that's why I am telling you. Yesterday, that boy had watched what? The first one is that sweet shop. Okay, then the next one is we went to the garland of Gulmohar shop. Okay, I mean this is flower shop. Okay, so up to there we had reached. And remember that till that time, okay, till this time also the boy is not realizing that he has away from his parents. Okay, because he is totally lost. Okay, by the enjoyment or else attractive attractive flowers or let's say sweets of in the sweets in the field. Okay, that's why he is not even realizing that my parents are away from me. Okay, so then next what happens that we shall see in the third paragraph of the 5th page number. Okay, so here we go. A man stood holding this what is a highway is near to the school, you know it, no? That's why when this bus runs and this vehicle runs, that time this noise is coming. Okay, so sorry for the disturbance. A man stood holding pole with a yellow, red, green, purple balloon flying from it. A child was simply carried away by the rainbow glory of their silken colors and was filled with an overwhelming desire to possess them all. But he well knew his parents would never buy him the balloons because they would say he was too old to play with such toys. So he walked on further. So in this paragraph we see that one, this boy moves towards the which shop? This balloon shop. Okay, he sees one of the shopkeeper or else one of the vendor, one who is selling that one who is selling different kinds of balloons. Okay, you know that when they sell in the fair they have different types of colors of balloons. Okay, like here it is mentioned yellow, red, green and purple types of balloon. Okay, he wanted to buy all those balloons. Okay, not one but all those balloons he wanted to buy. But he realized that one, if I approach my parents, then they will tell that one, no, you are no more a child to enjoy this one. You have grown up. Okay, so you should not play this kind of things. So this is sort of response he expected from his parents. Therefore, he did not remain even in that balloon shop. Okay. Then the next one. Then thinking with this thought, he proceeded ahead. A snake charmer. Okay, snake charmer means one who entertains people with the snakes. Okay, a snake charmer stood playing a flute to a snake which coiled itself into a basket. Coiled means rounded itself. Okay, itself. It had raised in a graceful band like the neck of a swan. while the music stole into its invisible ears like the gentle rippling of an invisible waterfall. The child went towards the snake charmer, but knowing his parents had forbidden him to hear such coarse music as the snake charmer played, he proceeded further. So here in this paragraph we see that one, this boy goes towards another man. Which one? This is the snake charmer. Okay, this one. Snake charmer. Okay, snake charmer. This one. Then Swan, you know it. Okay. So he encounters whom? The snake charmer. So snake charmer, he was entertaining people with the snakes. Okay. This is with a flute. Okay, you know that the flute is a type of a musical instrument. Okay, he was entertaining the people with the flute. So this boy wanted to go closer to that snake charmer, but he thought that one my parents had he realized that my parents had forbidden me to hear such kind of music from the flute. Therefore, he did not remain even with that snake charmer. Then he goes to the next. Okay, then he proceeded ahead. Then what he encounters, that we are going to see in the next paragraph. There was a round boat in full swing. Okay, round boat. Round boat, you know it. Okay, round boat. Round boat in full swing. Men, women, and children carried away in a whirling motion. Whirling means like this. Okay, like this it will go. Okay, whirling. Okay, going in a circle way. Okay, movement. Circle. Circular way. Okay, movement in a circular way. Okay, that is the meaning of a whirling. You might have seen it in the film. Okay, so in a whirling motion, shrieked and cried with dizzy laughter. The child watched them intently, and then he made a bold request. I want to go to the roundabout, please, father and mother. There was no reply. He turned to look at his parents. They were not there ahead of him. He turned to look on either side. They were not there. He looked behind. There was no sign of them. So in this paragraph, we come to an interesting chapter. Interesting things that after so many things, after so many hours, okay, this boy encounters so many shops, so many vendors in the fair. So in this paragraph, he realizes that he has lost, or he is away from his parents. Okay. So when he realizes this one, when he saw this, what this is, a round boat. Okay, when he saw the round boat, okay, people were, what do we call it? I think this one can be what we call in Hindi randoli or something like that. Okay, so you know that when these people are in this round boat, that time they shout. Okay, they fear and they shout also. Okay, so this boy was totally attracted. So he has left so many things. Okay, the sweet also. The sweet shop, he came to the sweet shop, he did not buy. Then he came to the this balloon shop, he did not buy. He came to the flower shop, he did not buy. Okay. Then he realized, well, in this round boat, he wanted to enjoy in this round boat. Then he makes a request to his parents that I want to go to that round boat and enjoy. So when he made a request to his parents, so there was no response. Okay, definitely he had lost his parents in the sense he has lost contact okay, with his parents in the field. Therefore, there was no response. Okay, then he came to know that my parents are not there. He looked back and front, but there were no his father or mother. Okay. Then what happens in the next paragraph? Let us see. A full deep cry rose within a dry throat. With a sudden jerk of his body, he ran from where he stood, crying in real fear, "Mother, Father." Tears rolled down from his eyes, hot and fierce. His flushed face was convulsed with fear. The panic-stricken, he ran to one side first, then to the other. Hither and thither. Hither and thither means here and there. Okay. Hither and thither. Hither is okay. Here and there. Okay. That is the meaning also. Hither and thither. Okay. So when he did not find his parents, he ran here and there with fear. So panic-stricken, he ran to one side first, then to the other, hither and thither in all directions, knowing not where to go. Mother, Father, he wailed. Wailed means cried. Okay, wailed. Wailed, cried. Okay, cried. So his yellow turban came untied and his clothes became muddy. Okay, so here we see that only this boy totally is in search of his parents and he is crying and searching his parents. He is going here and there. Okay, he looked to all the directions. He had a red turban on his head. Okay, what do you call in Pagdi? Okay, in Hindi. So it came down. Okay, then the clothes what he had worn became so dirty and muddy. Okay. So he is searching his parents here and there with crying. You might be understanding what is the situation. If you were there in his place, what would be your situation? You just imagine. Okay, as I told you yesterday, what was my situation when I had lost? When I was lost in the field. Okay. So he ran quickly again. This time a shrine to which people seemed to be crowding every little inch of space. There was congested with men. Congested means no place. Okay. I mean people are rushing each other. Okay, that is congested with men. But he ran through people so like his little sob lingering. Mother, Father. Near the entrance to the temple, however, the crowd became very thick. Men jostled each other. Jostled means pushing each other. Okay, pushing each other. That's the meaning of jostled. Yes, jostled each other. Heavy men with flashing, murderous eyes and hefty shoulders. The poor child struggled to thrust a way between their thrust means to find in that difficult situation an opportunity of going ahead. Okay. So then thrust a way between their feet, but knocked to and fro by their brutal movement. To and fro means here and there. He might have been trampled underfoot had he not shrieked at the highest pitch of his voice, Mother, Father. A man in the surging crowd heard his cry, stooping his great difficulty, lifted him up in his arms. So, he ran quickly. Where he ran? This boy, he ran to the shrine. Okay. So, shrine means एक मंदिर जैसे होता है. Okay, that is the meaning of a shrine. Okay, if you have this book, then you can find it. This is what a Hindi translation also is there by each line and line. Okay, but still then it's better to have class for the students, those who don't have book. Okay. So this boy, he went to that shrine. Where did he when he went to the shrine, there he find. Okay, there he found so many people were there. Okay, men and women, and they were rushing each other and pushing each other. Okay, so it is very difficult to get into that shrine, and difficult to proceed through that crowd. Okay, so but still then he just found out to some ways just found out his way. Okay, pushing these men and women here and there, and he found out and somehow got into that crowd and came out. Okay, but still then he was crying, shouting this father and mother. Then fortunately one person heard this cry. Okay, heard his cry, and he lifted up that lifted up like this, because he was a small boy now. So he lifted up like this to this boy, so that the parents of this child could see him. But what happened? That we will see in the next paragraph. So, how did you get here? Child, whose baby are you? The man asked as he steered clear of the mass. The child wept more bitterly than ever, now only cried, I want my mother, I want my father. Then man tried to soothe him. Okay, it means to pacify him. Okay, to make him understand. Okay. Soothe him by taking him to the round boat. Will you have a ride on the horse? He gently asked as he approached the rim. The child's throat tore into 1,000 shrill sobs, and he only shouted, I want my mother, I want my father. Okay, so this boy was still crying, though this man, okay, this is strange man, okay, the strange man, he wanted to pacify, or he wanted to make him understand this boy, okay, or else he wanted to divert his attention from his parents, okay, for some times by taking to where this round boat. He asked that, do you want to go to this round boat? Do you want to enjoy in this round boat? But still then this boy is not in the situation to enjoy anything in that faith. As you saw that he is crying that I want my father, I want my mother. And next what happens? Let's see. The man headed towards the place where the snake charmer still played on the flute to the swaying cobra. Listen to that nice music, child, he pleaded, but the child shut his ears. Okay, shut his ears with his fingers and shouted his double-pitched strain. I want my mother, I want my father. The man took him near to the balloons, thinking the right color of the balloons would distract the child's attention to to make it white. Okay. Now, would you like a rainbow-colored balloon? He persistently asked. The light child turned his eyes from the flying balloons and just sobbed. I want my mother, I want my father. The man, still trying to make the child happy, bore him to the gateway where the flower seller sat. Look, can you smell those nice flowers? Okay, child, would you like a garland to put around your neck? The child turned his nose away from the basket and retreated his soul. I want my mother, I want my father. So thinking to humor this disconsolate child by a gift of sweet, the man took him to the counter of the sweet shop. Okay, what sweets would you like, child? He asked. The child turned his face from the sweet shop and only sobbed, I want my mother, I want my father. Okay, so here we see that in this paragraph, okay, just I summed up 2-3 paragraphs because it is very simple, not difficult. Okay, I will make you to understand. So after meeting this strange man to this child, this strange man, what he told that just he wanted to divert his attention, okay, from his parents for some time. So then he took to Where he took to the roundabout, but he was not ready to enjoy that one. Then he went towards this what the snake charmer. See, I told you, okay, to remember the which of the vendors, which of the persons he encountered. Okay, when he did not realize that he was away from his parents. Okay, so to such kind of to the same shop, to the same vendors also, this child is coming once again. Okay, with that strange man. Okay, so he came to this what is this snake charmer. Okay, I told you the snake charmer what he was doing, but this man told that if you want to enjoy this beautiful music of the snake charmer, then enjoy it. Okay. Then this boy closed his ears and he shouted all the more that I want my father and mother. Okay. Then the next thing he went to the where this garland shop. Okay, where this Gulmohar flowers. Okay, the garlands were there. That through that shop he took to that boy. Then he told that smell this beautiful flower. Okay, do you want this garland to put in your neck? Now put around your neck. Then this boy said no. Okay, still he cried that I want my father, I want my mother. Then at last he went to the sweet shop. Okay, sweet shop he went, but still then he was not ready to enjoy any sweets. But still he cried in search of his parents. So this is how this topic, the lost child, comes to an end. So according to me, you might not have any difficulties in understanding this simple and beautiful topic. Okay, I hope I have reached, or else I have touched all the lines and words and paragraphs in detail. Okay, so this question and answer I will discuss. Okay, I will not write in the PDF form because this is very simple. Okay, I will discuss and you can write from the video itself. Okay, so today I will not discuss. Okay, for the next class I will discuss. Okay, so one thing we can understand that one, how difficult when a child away from his parents. Okay, so that is what we came to know in this paragraph. So whenever parents should go, they have to be careful in this. So thank you so much for listening me patiently. Have a nice day.